All right, we're rolling here. Let's try this. Um, I missed out on the original one chip challenge because I could never seem to get my hands on one. But apparently, Paqui earlier this year released this new one, the 2020 one chip challenge, which is supposedly even hotter. So that should be exciting. So yeah, I'm just gonna not have a lot of fanfare get into this. I'm gonna go ahead and open it up because that's how you do it. I gotta prove that it's like still taped shut. Apparently, that's what everyone else is doing. So cut this open. You don't actually see me shut it. I don't know who you is even going to watch this. But always been a fan of spicy foods myself. Grew up eating Indian food. By the time I was a teenager, I'd order it like as spicy as I could. They would make it, and then just kind of work my way up from there. It's probably not the best idea to live a life like that, but anyway, let's see what we got here. They tell you what to expect: spicy punch to the tongue, fiery jab to the face, impaired vision from tears, a low blow to the gut, and then a knockout in round 5. Well, that should be fun. Let's see here. So here's the chip still in the wrapper. Looks like something you wouldn't want to put in your mouth, but obviously that's what we're going to be doing here. All kinds of fun stuff here. So the rules for the challenge, there's 3 rules. Eat the entire chip. Sounds pretty obvious. Wait as long as possible before eating or drinking anything. Okay. Post your reaction on social media with hashtag one chip challenge I mentioned at Paqui Chips. Seems pretty simple. Well, I don't know. We'll see how long I can go. I didn't bring a drink with me, so that's probably a bad idea. So they have this little list here as well. I don't know if you can see that. Plus, I think it's recording backwards, but I'll just summarize here. If you can go 5 minutes, you're a featherweight. 10 minutes, you're a lightweight. 30, you're a middleweight, and an hour or more is a heavyweight. I saw someone else post one of these videos, and I agree with him. He's like, pretty much after you get to like the 10-minute mark, what are you really proving at that point? Like, if you can make it 10 minutes, you can make it an hour. But anyway, I'm excited to get into this. I'm not going to waste any more time. I will go ahead and open this bad boy and see what's going to happen. I've seen in the other video that it's black, and it's kind of, I don't say it concerns me, but I don't know. This is what it's all in here. It's a Carolina Reaper and Szechuan heat. That's how I pronounce that. Supposedly there's Carolina Reaper and like Trinidad scorpion peppers. And I've actually tried the peppers themselves. Not like whole, but I've eaten them and they're hot. So I anticipate this being hot, but also kind of excited at the same time. I smell it first. That smells spicy. All right. Paqui makes a good product. I've had their their ghost pepper ones. Those are spicy. They taste like spicy Doritos. So good flavor too. Anyway, try not to get stuff all over my hands here. Oh, you gotta get the timer started. That's the whole point of this, right? All right, let me get the timer here. We'll go at least 5 minutes. See how that goes. And begin. It's very dry. There's the chip though. Definitely hot. Not too bad yet. I heard you don't want to get it on your lips. Also try to swallow as soon as possible. My teeth are black. All right, so we swallowed. It was actually doing okay in my mouth. That was pretty warm. But $6 for one chip. That's good marketing, apparently. Because why would you spend $6 on a chip if it weren't for something like this? I guess I should talk to you because you aren't experiencing this as I am. It's definitely hot. Hard to say if it's the hottest thing I've ever had. I mean, my mouth is on fire, but I wouldn't say this is unprecedented for me. But we'll see. I'm a little over a minute in here. And I saw one video where the guy was hiccuping. That's not happened yet, but having some tears, but I don't want to wipe those with spicy hands. So yeah. Nose is running. Here, let me get a napkin here. I would not recommend eating more than one of these at a time. Ooh. Yeah. It says there's no turning back now, and that is true. There is no turning back. We are getting a scam likely phone call here. 2 minutes in. Wipe my nose here. It's funny, it was hot when I ate it, when I chewed it up, then it really got hot when I swallowed it. So we're just going to sit here and grin and bear it for a few minutes. Totally worth it to say that I tried it. Oh man, I am like really crying now. Ah. I do have some techniques to try to reduce the heat. Obviously breathing through your mouth, and then also kind of like letting your own saliva just kind of pour over it. I know that sounds obvious, but for some reason when you close your mouth it just gets hotter. Closing it on 3 minutes here. Wouldn't say this is torturous, but it is pretty hot. Just over 3 minutes in. See, I don't know the actual Scoville on this. I'm assuming it's over 1 million, which is ridiculous because I know the pepper itself is like 1.5 million. Whew. You can see my tongue? I can't really tell. I don't know if it's black just for effect, or has something to do with the spices that make it black, but it's a spicy chip for sure. I will say this, if you're someone who only kind of likes spicy foods, don't try this. I'm not saying it necessarily put you in the hospital, but if you only kind of like spicy food, this is too hot. But if you're experienced enough, you can handle it for a few minutes. Closing it on 4 minutes. It's subsiding a little bit. I'm not going to go the entire, 10, half hour, 30 minutes here. Get to at least 5. I figure there's no point going any longer than that. Want to wash my hands, of course. But yeah, the Paqui one chip challenge. Uh-oh, I missed a piece. What piece fell off? Why do I hate myself? Obviously keep this away from animals and children. Yeah, about 30 seconds left here till we get to the 5-minute mark. Like I said, it's already getting better. Still hot. The hottest that we got up to for me, I mean, I know a 1 through 10 ranking is subjective, but I say I got up to about a 9. We're about a 7.5 to 8 right now. You can gauge by my tears. Really want to blow my nose right now, even more than getting a drink of milk. But I didn't bring up enough tissues. Anyway, so as you can see, maybe is it going to focus? I'm at 5 minutes. I don't know what the problem is here with the screen, but 5 minutes and 7 seconds. Probably going to get something to drink here shortly, blow my nose. This video is already over 8 minutes, so you probably have seen enough. Anyway, the Paqui one chip challenge. It's fun. I mean, okay, it's not fun. That was stupid. It was worth doing it. Probably won't do it again, but I don't regret doing it. If you like spicy food, give it a shot. There's the video. All right.